Good. Okay, so today we're going to work on Orla's position on the pony and her aids for different movements. In the end we'll be going round circles in walk, trot, canter, learn how to do walk to trot, to halt, to canter, etc. And then finally over some poles and over a fence. So Orla needs to have her legs a little more forward and have the ball of her foot on the stirrup. She needs to sit up tall and straight, and then her reins have the reins through this finger and her thumbs on top. There should be a straight line from her ear, shoulder, hip, heel, which that is. So now she's ready to walk on. So to walk on, sit up tall, squeeze a little with the reins, and then squeeze with the heel to get the pony to move forward. That's good. Okay, so we're going to start on a circle. So from C, we're going to go on a round circle, 20 metres, and you should meet the track at C, between H and E, X in the middle of the school, and between B and N. That's good. A little more weight into your heel. Good. That's nice. So keep her bending all the way around continuously. You should just be able to see her inner eye. That's perfect. And keep her bent a little through her body as well. So squeeze just a little bit with your knee and thigh, just to get her bending her body around. That's better. That's good. Okay, now we're going to move up into trot on that circle. So to trot, squeeze half halt and squeeze a little with the reins. Sit up tall and then squeeze with the heels, and if she is reluctant to move forward a little, that's good. Okay, so you need to check you're on the right diagonal. So if you're not, then sit 2 beats and you'll be on the right diagonal. So when you sit down, her outside leg should be backwards. That's good. And then just stay on that circle. Okay, and now we're going to come back to walk. So sit up tall, sitting trot, and half halt and squeeze. Good. Now you're in trot, we're going to do a transition to canter. But before we do that, you are a little bit sat too far forward. So keep your back straighter, sit up, and look up and look around where you're going. That's much better. Then you can see where you're going, and then you're more balanced with your pony. Okay, so to your aid for canter, we're going to do it in one of the corners. So we'll do C to H corner. Sit and then put your inside leg on the girth and outside leg slightly behind the girth and squeeze. Perfect. And then keep your same bend as you had in your trot in the canter. Keep her cantering a little more. Perfect. And then keep sitting up a little bit more. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to do transition back to trot. So squeeze, sit up, and then do your rising trot. Okay, are you on the right diagonal?
Yeah.
Good. Perfect. Okay, and now we're going to change the rein. So when you come back round to H, you're going to go H across the middle to B. So you're going to change direction. So remember, when you change across the diagonal, you need to change your trot diagonal. So you need to sit 2 beats like you did earlier. Into the corner, deep, that's good. And sit. Perfect. Now I'm going to canter on this right rein. So same thing, in between H and C, sit, inside leg on the girth, outside leg behind the girth, squeeze, up into canter. Perfect. Okay, good. Keep her cantering. Sit up tall, look up. Perfect. Okay, and back to trot C. Remember your aids. Lovely. And you're on the right diagonal. Okay, so up into your canter. So we're going to work on your light seat now because we're going to do some poles and a fence. So when you go into your light seat, this is so you can open up the horse's back more to give them more jump. So you need to stand up a little bit in your stirrups and lean slightly forward with your shoulders. That's perfect. Remember to keep looking up. That's perfect. Okay, so next time you come round, up over the canter poles, sit a bit when you're approaching the poles, and as you go over the poles, into that light seat. Good. That's a nice rhythm. That was lovely. Okay, so we're going to do that once more, just like that. That's good. Keep your canter around the turn. That's better. Perfect. It's going to be another fence. So just do exactly the same and then have your position over the fence. Just go with the movement. That's good. Keep your canter. Perfect. That's good. We'll leave it there. So bring her back to walk and give her a pat. Good girl. Okay, so Orla, what do you think you worked on well in this lesson?
Today I learned how to improve my position from all the different transitions, and I also learned how to perform these transitions. So like from canter, I know that now that you sit in your transition and you move your outside leg back when you ask for it.
Okay, yeah, so that's good. So you learn about all your aids and your transitions, through poles, over your fence. That's really good. So just remember when you're going around just to keep sitting up and looking around, just so you're not looking down at pony. And yeah, that was really good. Well done.
Thank you.